Hello, this is Local Route Productions back here in Oakland, California, bringing you coverage of the Oakland City Championships 2019. I'm John and this is Joseph.
Hello. We're real happy to be here with you today. Very beautiful weekend for this tournament.
And we've got Matt Bell here from Santa Cruz, California. He's taking a little break from the tour schedule to come and join us here in Oakland. James Proctor from Rohnert Park, California, just north of here. He can absolutely crush it, probably the farthest thrower on this card. Jeff Faes from San Francisco, California, and he also throws the disc very far. Pretty good putter too. Spencer Ling from Reno ends up on our feature card, and he traveled, I guess it's about a 4-hour drive from Reno, so welcome to Oakland. And Cory Murrell from San Francisco, also known as Johnny Disc Golf, joining our feature card here. Should be fun to watch these guys.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors. We had a lot of great local folks come together to help make this thing happen.
Yeah, most of these companies are local businesses and players actually, and we really appreciate the support that they gave us to make this event happen.
So getting started on hole 1, we're going to be playing green tee pad to green basket, and we've got just under 350 feet, kind of a left-hand backhand, but I think we're going to see right-hand forehands a lot on this one.
Yeah, I think there's a few different ways to go about it. Looks like Matt will park it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Skipping off the green there with the forehand is probably the safest shot, I think.
Proctor's lining up his flippy backhand.
Yep. And, man, it's fun to watch him crank it.
It looks like he's floating the mid-range there, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, and stays safe. Jeff with the forehand. He throws all MVP. It's sponsored by them. Looks like he's going to end up in the rough there. Maybe bounces out for a look.
Got that one flipping a bit much.
Mm-hmm. Spencer. You'll notice him throwing lefty here, but this guy actually throws with both hands.
Huh.
Oh, and he does end up on the green there.
Yeah, which that's unfortunate.
And all those greens do play as OB here at Lake Chabot.
Murrell gets a long flick with an S shape on it. Going to clear that green. A little deeper than the pin, it looks like, even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a solid forehand game. Jeff making a nice run at this one. And stays safe as well. You'll notice a suspicious-looking gentleman there in the background.
Who was that, man? Just creeping on it.
Yeah. So our B-cam operator was also Joe here, who's on commentary. And, Cory just misses that. Just off the rim there.
I had to watch out for some of these big arms. They kind of would catch me unaware every once in a while. It's like, oh, I did not think you could throw that to me.
Mm-hmm. These are some of the largest arms we've ever had on video here.
Large
at
arms,
Lake Chabot.
for sure.
So it looks like we'll have a few pars here. And I think Cory will par this one. Spencer taking the only 4 on the card as he went OB. On to hole number 2.
Hole 2, we are working our way uphill and then swinging around to the right. The basket is hiding even a little further than some of you might be used to, tucked around some trees. So they've got some work to do.
Yeah, 386 feet, but it's a big uphill shot. I have not seen anyone reach this basket before. And here is...
Bell's going for the roller.
Yeah, the roller, I think, is the one that's going to get you there for most people. And he doesn't look too happy with that. Actually ended up a little bit short.
I guess B-Cam didn't catch that.
No, B-Cam did not catch that one, unfortunately. And Proctor... Oh
gets
my
it
goodness.
way
is he
uphill,
going to...
flipping hard around the trees.
That's insane.
He parked that. I have never seen that shot.
We just said we'd never seen it
We
before.
have never seen that. That was awesome.
Looks like Faes is trying to follow him.
Yeah, gets it uphill, finds some great open space, and long putt, looks like.
If you clear those trees on the right and you've got a nice open shot to the basket, then you're in good shape. See, Murrell trying to get up there, not quite making it. Then he'll have a tricky upshot around those trees. Spencer giving his disc a little pre-spin to make sure it's all revved up.
Physics look good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Systems check. Goes lefty again on this one.
Yeah, he was telling me that he can throw with both arms. He throws about 550 righty and 420, I think he said, or 425 with the left arm. So either way, he's throwing farther than us.
Yes, indeed.
And Cory makes a good run at that. And that's going to roll and stop.
Yeah, nice upshot.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Bell can put this one in. Oh.
A good effort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these guys are all going to give this one a run. You got plenty of backstop there. Spencer, a bit of a tricky out here. But he has options. Goes with a lefty flick. That's kind of one I wish I had in my back pocket. And nice putt for par.
Looks like everybody's parring except for Proctor.
Yeah, Proctor hasn't even had to touch his disc yet because it's sitting right there.
I like his chances. Oh, I kind of want to just be like, just sit on that and luxuriate. It is an amazing drive.
It was absolutely beautiful.
I'm not trying to get weird on it, but like, I'm kind of getting weird on it. Like,
I've always wanted to see someone do that on this hole.
Thank you, James.
And on to hole number 3. We're going 285. This is a shorter one, definitely a must-get birdie for these guys. You do have a bit of a drop-off behind the basket, so you want to be careful not to overshoot.
Yep. OB on the green, and then if you're short and left as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect these guys to be short and left.
Nope. And Proctor puts on a clinic on this one. Just drives it right into the hill, and it stays nicely. That looks a little low. Oh, that should be a make for him.
Faes hangs one out there a little bit.
I love watching Faes throw. He's just so effortless when he.
It was pretty chill.
Mm-hmm. And Cory's got to get off that green, and it does.
Get off the green, or get on the green.
And he'll have a tough putt to make a birdie on this one. Spencer going backhand this time.
Yeah, nice little righty shot and parking it.
Beautiful. Man, it's like almost too many decisions when you've got both arms to work with, isn't it? Like, do I throw a flick or a nice putt there by Faes? Do I throw like a righty flick or a lefty backhand? I don't know.
That's a good problem to have, I suppose.
Yeah. Nice putt there by Cory, getting his bird.
Everybody on the card, it looks like here. If these two close ones close it out,
Yeah,
which
should
I suspect they will. So this is a course that people in the area get to play a lot. The ones we're going to see in the next videos, you know, those are rarer to play. I still haven't gotten to play them. I walked all over the thing, but so green to green, you got to get these birdies while you can. That's
Absolutely.
kind of the way we look at it. Got this awesome downhill shot for hole 4.
You can see the whole bay spreading out in front of you back there. In fact, you see all the way to the mountains of San Mateo there, or South San Francisco. And this one just hits right there, just left of the green. Kind of hard to see. He's throwing a very transparent disc.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. And Matt leaving it out right, but should get there.
Yeah, you get to just really hang it out there and then let it come back at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
usually the play.
And when there's no wind, it's just a perfect day like this. You can run it as Faes does and still stays pretty close. The grass is also a little bit tall, so it's catchy. Sometimes when it's dry, it's a little more skippy.
Murrell goes out nice and wide with it. Is it going to come back?
Yep.
Yeah, a little deep.
Yep. Hope you caught that one on the B cam there. You can see you taking the kneel shot. It's an interesting approach.
Yeah, these were really hard to catch.
Yeah, it's hard
which
to
is
see
why
against the sky.
we're not seeing any of the footage of this.
Yeah.
I look good down there, though.
And that one goes a little deep. Let's see if Murrell can make his putt here for 2. Oh. Just leaks out a little bit left. Oh, Spencer, no problem there. And that's a pretty long one. Proctor. Oh, just a little high and left, it looks like. Bell hits dead center on that and takes a birdie. And should be some cleanup work here.
No problem for Faes.
Yep.
So going into hole 5, we've got Bell 3 down, Proctor 3 down, Faes 2 down, and Spencer and Murrell at 1 down. So still pretty tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see we've got a little gallery there starting to follow these guys. As they make their way around the course, it'll grow. And on to hole 5. This hole is about 318 feet up and to the left, kind of tucked in amongst trees there. Big uphill shot.
You got some work to do, and that hill can be pretty unpredictable, too.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a card with you and some friends a couple weeks ago, and it was just like, I think I was the only one that didn't get a rollaway. I felt really bad for you guys.
There are always rollaways on this hole. I mean, not to jinx the competition here, but looks like Faes is going to thread those trees and runs the basket beautifully.
That's one of the finest drives I've seen on
And
this hole.
it's what's amazing is that it actually stuck up there. And this is the more common route. This is the one I take, is like up and to the left kind of, and then you get a nice look at the basket. And that one looks like it's fading out.
Yeah, Murrell needed a little more flip to that, but he's safe. He's got to look at things.
That's actually one way to get there, is to kind of go over on that side, and then you can see over the trees to where the basket is.
A lot of times you can get a little bit too in it, where it's hard to actually shoot over the stuff.
Yeah, and that was a nice little out from Proctor to get up there and stay.
He found a way.
And Murrell, very nice. Manages to land flat there. Let's see if Matt's going to give this one a run.
Sneak it in there, Bell.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
He hits the chains and it stays. Oh, no.
Not
Spencer.
the roll away.
Oh. And, of course, behind those trees.
When you hit that basket, that just kills.
Yeah. Oh, right
good
over the
recovery.
basket. Yeah, very good. Yeah, and he's got a great demeanor. He's very calm in his approach and very earnest. Just a nice guy.
Yeah.
And nothing really seemed to rattle him out there.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch up to him much because I was always like staying out ahead of these guys. But, you know, he introduced himself early on, just super nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of seems to calmly and happily throw the crap out of a disc.
Yeah,
With like whatever hand.
absolutely.
I like your style, man.
Yeah. Hole number 6, we're going to the left. That big tree that's right in the center of the frame there, that's gone now. It fell over since the time that we took this drone footage. So it leaves the path a little bit more open down towards the basket. You do have OB lining the right-hand side, and there's quite often rollaways here too. It's the placement shot.
It's not long, and you got to figure out how to get it to hyzer in, but also not come in too fast. It'll pick up and roll on you, or just skip on out of bounds.
And Faes does end up going a little bit far in
right
OB.
by my ankles, it would seem.
Yeah, good placement there of the camera.
For once.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's tricky trying to figure out where these discs are coming from when you can't see the thrower.
You know, when I see that tree, it just kind of hurts my heart a little bit. That old dead tree.
I know.
I've grown pretty attached to it.
Yeah, I kind of missed it too, actually.
But
And it made it a little more technical.
We had a lot of rain and plenty of wind this rainy season, so
Yep.
it took it down, I guess.
Yep, old Barky, we called him.
We did call him Old Barky, didn't we?
Yep.
Murrell
And
catches a little roll
ooh,
down the hill.
but it does stay. And Spencer, let's see if he can correct on those. And looks like he catches an early tree. And now this is a really tough shot. You've got to just place it perfectly. And, well, we'll find out when we get down there.
It looks like it's that one that's short and left right now. Is that the one?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's right there.
That's good.
Yeah.
The way it was hyzering in, I was a little afraid for the roll.
Yeah. And Proctor doesn't quite get that one, but he'll take a par, and that's fine here.
Yeah. People a lot of times are looking at a death putt. In a way, Murrell's kind of happy to be able to look uphill at it. I guess he wasn't happy with the result, but, you know, Faye's going to see if he can pull off the 3P. Comes up a little short.
Fortunately, it doesn't roll, though. And this hole is averaging, I think, a 4 on this tournament.
The OBs are, they're there. It's hard to not go long.
And a par there for Proctor. Not happy with it, but you got to get every birdie you can.
You know it. Especially on this front nine. We're going to have some fun in the next video doing the yellow to yellow, the back nine on this course, which we'll be doing the same course again because it's front nine going through one way and then back nine going through the same course, just different tee pad, different basket.
Hole 7, this one's a shorty up onto the hill, and just make sure that you stick it because, again, it can roll away. Shouldn't be a problem for these guys. I'm guessing most of them are going to be throwing mid-ranges or of some sort. Bell's going to, you know, this tall grass is definitely being kind because I can remember lots of times hitting the hill like that and watching it just roll.
Oh, of course, just doesn't like you, John.
Yeah. And Proctor goes a little bit long, as Proctor will.
Murrell's going a little more straight at it. Ends up a touch in the trees, but, you know, you actually have a pretty good look at things right there.
I think he's the closest to the pin so far.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I've had some shots that look like they're going to tuck in too far, and then it's like, oh, no, it's right there.
Yep. And wow.
Easy. There we go.
That's nice. And Faes maybe a little bit low here. Yeah, but he's in putting range.
No doubt. It really helps when you can putts, and a lot of these guys are down.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh! You
I
yesed
yesed
him.
you. I'm so sorry. With the death putt. I love
one
it.
looks straight
he
on.
hit dead center, yeah, and just bounced straight out. And then Faes collects his high putt.
Yeah.
Where's the justice? I think that's what he said. He's like, there's no justice in this world, Proctor.
So true. That one is really center chains. I mean, I almost want to blame. I don't ever blame baskets for a putt, but I almost want to in this case.
I feel you. I don't know if there's ever one that's just like all the ones you deserve to make you make. There's always something screwy at some point.
True.
But I don't know. You got to be careful there. It's a slippery slope. It's kind of like when I would blame the Nintendo controller for, you know, not ever be able to get through that level or something.
Oh, yeah, sticky controller.
Oh,
right? Why is it sticky, Joseph? On to hole number 8. This one's a shorty, and you got lots of OB, though, to contend with, left and beyond.
You got to get that finesse.
Mm-hmm. And Bell going with the backhand putter shot.
Just kind of a low straight at it, and he parked it.
Yep. Oh, Murrell, maybe a little bit. Oh,
caught that sand, which he's going to play it as a hazard. Throw it from right there with the penalty stroke, right?
Yeah. And he actually caught the berm or whatever, the edge of the grass, and it knocked him back into the sand.
Another OB there with Ling's drive.
Wow, Spencer ending up with 2 on the green in this front 9. Faes taking a smarter approach, I guess. Leaving himself a long putt, though. And interesting that these guys are not throwing forehands here. I mean, even I throw forehand on this one. I don't really have much of a forehand to talk about.
It doesn't usually go that great, does it, John?
No, that's true.
No, I've seen you do that Buzz OS and get it right there.
Sometimes.
You've parked it. I'm just giving you crap.
But these guys have solid forehands.
That's true.
Murrell's the only one who threw one here. Missed that putt, though, unfortunately. And, ooh, he just hits off the top of the basket.
Okay, stays in bounds.
A kind roll, for sure.
Yeah. Not really for celebrating, but, you know. Bell gets his 2.
Mm-hmm.
The only one out of the bunch?
I think so. Yeah, this hole, always there's some carnage on this hole, for sure.
That's true. It's short, but there's lots of ways it can go wrong.
Mm-hmm. The thing is that even if you do go OB, you have a pretty good chance at a 3.
That's true. I've been there. You just got to miss the barbed wire and the poison oak. So Bell gets to run away with it just a tad, catching another stroke. So he's got 3 strokes on the other 2 guys on the card.
Yep. Yeah, on Faes and Proctor, who are tied at 3 down. You got Murrell getting a bogey on that one, so he'll go to 1 down and tied with Spencer. And on to hole number 9. 345 feet. The basket's up on a little hill. You got OB to the right, and then the green is also OB. Usually there's wind on this hole, but doesn't seem like there's much today.
Yeah, it's a touch downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Well within these guys' range. They're just going to send it on down there. Bell's chilling with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice simple hyzer shot there. And Spencer looks like he turned this one over a little bit.
A little bit. Come on out. Sometimes the best shots look like they might be headed OB, and then they come back and just park right on that hill.
True.
Spencer ended up a little long and a little right. Faes with the long hyzer. Coming up pin high, but plenty left, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And Proctor's probably got this distance in his arm.
Yeah, I think he's throwing a rock here.
Ooh, hyzer straightening out. Headed at it.
For the basket.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was cool.
Wow. So smooth.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
And I think we got a replay on this one, courtesy of the B-Cam here.
Get up, B-Cam.
And kind of lost it in the light there, but we'll see it coming down in a moment here.
Oh.
And just off the top of the basket.
Whew.
Yeah, really would have been great to see that go in, but it's just a little bit high. I also wish I could throw a rock 345 feet.
That would help your game out, right?
Totally.
Yeah, I had to roll that back and make sure that I recorded it because I was going to really kick myself if I didn't get footage of that shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and he misses his putt, unfortunately. So we'll take a 3 on that one. But an exciting 3.
No doubt.
Oh.
We got to see some really fun drives on this 9.
Mm-hmm.
Had that
park
very
job
nice
on
putt
there.
2, parking on 5 out of Faes.
Mm-hmm.
Metal, top of the pin, or top of the basket for Proctor. I'm just going to talk through these putts. Nothing to see here, folks.
Yep, looks like some cleanup work here. Bell taking a bird, and he's got a big lead now.
Snagged another stroke, yeah.
7 down on the front 9 is very good.
That's nice, yeah.
And you stay out of trouble and make your putts.
The birdies are definitely there. In this current layout, it's a little different than what we usually see on the greens, but yeah, the birdies are there for sure. We actually got to see some separation out of the players here. Matt Bell really running away with it. 7 birdies, that definitely helps. We got Faes coming in at -4. Did have a bogey in there. He's not dwelling on it. James Proctor at -3, and then we've got Spencer Ling and Cory Murrell tied at 1 down.
Yeah, so some separation here, but everyone's still within striking distance. And I'm really excited to see what happens on this back 9. Much longer holes.
Yeah, it's
and,
not a birdie fest.
No. In fact, it's like a stay even fest is like at best is what you want to try to do. And that was a nice putt there by Spencer getting that bird on number 4.
We got slow-mo footage here.
Yeah, courtesy of Marc Atkinson, our C-Cam. And he really killed it out there. I mean, the weather really cooperated as well, but he got the shots.
And then, of course, you can see our A-Cam in the background of this shot. That's Keenan.
All right, well, that pretty much wraps it up for the front 9. We'll be bringing you the back 9 here shortly. In fact, we're going to be releasing both of these at the same time.
Yeah, lucky you.
So you'll get to watch a whole, I don't know, hour of disc golf from us, I believe, in total, in the comfort of your own home or perhaps on your smartphone while you're ignoring other people.
Yeah, it's like good for the BART or like your morning bathroom ritual, whatever it may be. Just take a little extra time because you got a double video.
That's right.
Yeah. So this is Joseph and John with Local Route Productions saying, we'll see you out there.
And we won't see you out there, Barky.
Oh, Barky.